refueling, right? There's also other things we could do with the cargo hold, which is the hollow inside of the airplane. For instance, today on ours, we don't have anything, but on our the second jet that we brought in, our formation jet, we also put what's called AeroMed package on board. So it's a mobile hospital, right? It's kind of like a big ambulance in the sky. So if someone gets hurt downrange, you can throw them on this, and this thing can fly them anywhere they need to go because it has unlimited fuel. That makes sense? Yep. So we go out and talk, see some of the stuff that's on there, and you'll see that it's kind of like being in a regular hospital. You know, they have oxygen, they have ways to set up IVs, the whole 9 yards. So
this is a medevac plane?
It's a medevac plane, right? So what typically happens is that you'll get somebody that gets hurt down in the area of operation or something like that will probably get evac by helicopter to some place that has planes. And typically it'll either be that C-130, something like that, because that can be retrofitted the same way. And then they take it to a larger base, and then that larger base will have this, and we can take them to the States or wherever they need to go. Since we have a pretty big global reach, we can pretty much make it anywhere. So that's kind of where that goes.
Can we take pictures on there?
Yeah, take pictures, no problem. Now watch your step as you come up, make sure you hold on. All right, guys, this is Senior Master Sergeant Latham, and he'll tell you a little bit more about what they do as far as a mobile ambulance.
Hello. Good afternoon.
All right, gang.
Just give me a quick and dirty.
What we do is we fly patients from hospitals to different hospitals all over the world. The Air Force is probably one of the only entities that can actually fly as many casualties or patients that we do. So we have this equipment right here that is designed for 3 litter patients. So if you have patients that are like our mannequin down here, this is the way the patient will be positioned. We do all our training in flight. That's what we're doing this weekend. Is we do all our training in flight. We do codes, cardiac arrest. We do all sorts of medical emergencies in flight. So, and then throughout the cabin, we have crews that will sit on both sides of the airplane. All our medical equipment here, we have monitors, heart monitors. We have ventilators. We can ventilate patients. Blood pressure machines. All our own medication. Basically, we're all self-sufficient here. So.
Do you have equipment maintenance person, or you just carry extra machines?
We do. Well, we don't have a maintenance person that flies with us. Typically, when the patient comes out, the patient has their own equipment with them. The Air Force will supply them with the equipment. The equipment that we use here is just in the event of an emergency that we need it. Yep. This is basically a backup here if we need it. If the patient's on a heart monitor or an IV pump or something like that, they always come out with it. So, any other questions?
Do you have to have a medical degree to treat the patients, or are you just trained?
Do we have what?
Do you have to have a medical degree to treat the patients?
Yep, we have 2 nurses that fly with us, and then we have paramedics that fly with us. So everybody's fairly highly trained in all their medical events. So definitely nurses for sure. And then if we have really bad patients, we fly with a doctor.
Is your squadron, if that's the right term, strictly 135, or do you help deal with any?
No, we fly 3 different airframes. We fly the KC-135, we fly the C-17, and we also fly the C-130. And then if we have to in a pinch, we can fly helicopters.
We used to work on a Fort Irwin on the medevac, but that was strictly helicopter.
Yep. We fly pretty much anything we can get our hands on. It's, basic patient care in the air is patient care is patient care. It really doesn't matter what airframe you're on.
The 45th, they were in MacDill before we got there, but the minute we got there, we were pretty much tasked with the extra task of being their main aircraft, even though they can be on pretty much like what you said. But since we're co-located at the same base, we typically gained as another duty.
Yeah.
And then it's good on them too, because now they have an aircraft that they could do stuff like this with at the base that they're at. So it works out for both of us. Sure. The way you notice here too, guys, is that the front half of this is the ambulance part, right? It's the aeromedical stuff. Then the back can still be used to hold just regular folks that are transiting. They typically have rules on who can accompany them while they're doing their duties. So not just anybody. Space A, I don't think you can have space available.
We do every once in a while. Yeah, we'll have space A.
So there's different rules depending on what they're doing. There's prep, like up front. When we go up front real quick, we'll show you what we have to do. And typically there's someone in the back that's letting us know if we have to keep a certain pressure altitude, because the pressure altitude can affect a patient, and it can affect a lot of different the machines that they have, and basically the patient.
Are you doing your flights mainly on the mainland, or when you go overseas, like in the hospital areas?
For
Afghanistan or
oh yeah, we go. Oh yeah, definitely. And like I was saying, typically because of the size of this plane, it's essentially an airliner. We don't really get into the red zones that much. So a plane like this, the farthest we'll probably go is Bagram, and is that it?
What? Oh, in country?
Yeah, Bagram, like Kandahar type of thing, like the larger bases.
Yeah.
It's nothing, and then like the C-130s or the Helos will bring those patients if they're downrange to us, and then we can fly them because we have a longer range than those guys over there. So we can go faster too. So. Any questions? I'll show you up front real quick if you guys want to see that, where the smoke and mirrors happen.